Let these intentions, good intentions we have for each other, let it reign. Let it be something we will remember and say, this is our purpose. Let there be something we are pursuing, like setting in front of us that this relationship we must achieve. There must be peace, harmony. We have to live in peace. We have to love each other and care. There are so many people looking up to us, and this will help us. Each day, we will set out that plan and we tell our partner, this is my plan. I'm going to achieve a very good, healthy, successful relationship where peace reigns. You pursue it and the person see you mean it. Even sometimes when you sit down and elaborate how you want to have this relationship be, how this kind of relationship you're pursuing should be, that person might have this kind of dream you have, or start dreaming. Your plan, what you see in future, can make the person to start pursuing it, because the person saw how beautiful, how wonderful your dreams are for better relationship, and the person will join you and start pursuing it. But when you sit down and you think, let whatever wants to come out of this relationship, let it come out, let it become that you don't care, that your relationship becomes like something that no one cares. Exactly. Because whatever you put too much attention and care to, that thing becomes better. Much effort, much work, the thing becomes perfect. So, is your relationship going to be something that people will hear about? They will see, they will say, wow, how did they meet each other? How did they make it? Or is your relationship going to be something people look at? They say they're married, like a laughing stock. People make jest out of it. Then, where is the respect for you as a human being? We make mistakes. Yeah, no relationship is perfect. Yeah, but people are still making it. So you can invest your time, your energy in it to see if you can make it. Let your relationship not be something people will hear about and they will laugh, because that relationship is also tagged to you. It is called your relationship. They put your name first and they will add this relationship to it. It means it belongs to you. It's yours. Then everything is not going on well in your life. So as we dress up very well, we do all things we do to achieve, to be happy, let's add the relationship to it. That our relationship also go well. Let it be one of it. That one of the things we talk about is how happy we are, how we have found the right partner, the way the person understands us, the way things are happening. Because we cannot add these problems to in relationship, to difficulty in having money, to paying rent, to every other problem, sickness, other problems we have in this world. Now, the relationship we are doing, we call somebody and we say to the person, come, let's become a partner so that this life will be easier for us. Please, I want to repeat this and stress it. You were alone and things were not very easy, and you find someone who you thought is going to be the perfect person. No one could be there for me. No one could help me assist someone to share this life with. You brought this person in wherever you met this person for this life to be smoother, easy, less painful, less lonely. And you brought this person in. And this life becomes worse than when you were alone. This person makes this life more terrible than it is. What's the need of bringing that partner? You brought that partner to just enrich yourself, to make life easier for you, but difficult for the person. Was it the plan? Did you also ask the person if the person wanted this kind of life or another type? Let this partnership, relationship, spouse, partner, whatever, be something that when we look at that person, when we think of that person, let it be that that person have eased our pain. Whenever we think, any thought of that person should ease that pain, why that person came. Let it not double it and make our life more miserable. Then there's no need. And if this happened to be our case, that our partner has turned to problems for us and no longer a problem solver, then we better do something fast before it's too late for us. This is what I have to say today. Ona Akoham too is all I have to say today, that we should change this thing, what this person represent or what we represent for that person, to turn from bad to good. Let that person be that thing, what we intended that person to be for us. Hi and welcome back. My name is John Maswibro. You have been having relationship stress, much problem with your partners. Things are not going according to how you want it to be. Let us be that thing also what that person expects us to be. This is the only ground why this relationship will work. It's the only reason why it means to us that we have a relationship. Because if we have this relationship and our life gets worse, stay where it is without progressing, there's no need of being in a relationship at all. Because that person should bring something positive, not add problem to our problems. That's the reason for getting married. You bringing your own, me bringing my own, and we'll put it together. Whatever sense you have, whatever level you are, you bring it, you make it one. When it's not working like that, there is no need. When you have bad intentions in being married, in being in a relationship, there's no need of wasting your time. No need of you bringing someone to cause the person pain. No need for you to, oh God, destroy someone's future because of your egoistic self. Love is selfless. Love is giving and receiving, yes. But the person who loves gives wholeheartedly and give all. It doesn't matter what stress the person goes in it. That sacrifice must go, because if you don't make that sacrifice, there's no love. And people who love people, they are long suffering. They sacrifice and wait for long for that person to be that person who they expect. The person don't just give up so easily, because there should be trials in relationship. So that trial time is the time you have to show how lost suffering you could be in a relationship, to prove a point, prove that love you have for that person. Because if you don't have it, then there's no love and there's no relationship. You're not apt to love. You're not ready to give in everything, in sickness and in health, in every condition. It doesn't matter what it is. If you can't make that sacrifice, then you're not ready to love. The person is not apt for that relationship, for it to yield something, for us to gain it in future and be happy that we can sit down and remember that, oh, yesterday we had hard times, but today is better. It's something two people should bring the weight of their smartness and put it together, like feasting something. Let it be feast and stable, whereby one is lacking, that the other person's energy could be so strong, like double, to cover up the other person. That means when you're taking pain because of what people are going through, the other person is lacking, your energy should be more than double to equality, like the other person is there. Even your love, every strength you're bringing should be that double to cover up. I know also that when you do this for so long, it's so tiring, it's so painful that you feel like withdrawing, giving up, not doing this. Am I doing this for Ion? Am I not doing it for a human being? Why is the person not seeing reason? Why can't the person see how long I've done this? I know. But giving up on hope, we saying it's over before it's not over. we might regret. Don't forget, I've said this in my video, and I ask, why is it that is a woman who leaves her house, pack her things, go out, and say, I'm done with this marriage? After some time, she tries to come back again. I will answer you that question today. One of the things is that women are the most people who cannot really bear this pain. They don't have the patience. They don't have the... Sometimes they cannot just bear this pain of taking pain from someone every day. That's when you consider doing some things that you remember that women, they hardly can bear this pain of waiting long and counting days, years into suffering. They like it more comfortable and more peaceful. Women like every time the easy way. Most women. It's not every woman who can wait. Now that you have your answer, where women go. If someone thinks the person is wiser, I know better, I'm better, I'm good, and you are bad, why don't that person who is good get up and straighten this thing that has been disturbing us for a long time? Straighten it and have peace. Let everyone have peace. But where we are every day dragging who is better, who is not better, we are still suffering in the same thing. So I would say no one is better. Two couples who are quarreling for some time, even if it's for 1 minute argument or dragging of anything that is disturbing that relationship from getting wherever it needs to get to, no one is more intelligent than the other person. They are both in the same level. Even they are so not intelligent at all. Because in everything you do that you want to get better, you put your smartness in it. You put your intelligence in it and make it work. And whereby you can consider yourself that will say, this is the secret, do it like this, very easy and it will work. There's nothing that is done better that much work is not put into. It's time for you to put in the hard work. Maybe you're not giving enough in this thing you're doing. Why this thing has not been working? You've not been trying your best. Assuming you've been giving all and all in this thing, it might be working good. But you fail to realize the places you are lacking in action, in words, in showing emotion, in giving, in pushing, tapping the person and waking the person up and saying, come, let's do it like this, wake up. Because the two of you can be sleeping and you expect that as you all are there in sleeping, not waking up, not realizing what you're supposed to do, someone has to wake someone up. If you guys really want this relationship to work, oh, that's how he does these things. You don't know who she is. And you are still there. Like this. Steady. No going front, no going back. The same problem every day. What are you doing to make this work? How much effort are you putting? How long and when did you draw this person's attention and tell the person from your heart, I love you, I want this to work out for me and you. There's no other person I want, it's you. And I want this, our own, to be the best. Let's make this thing work. Let's forget everything. What you are doing that is paining me, what he is doing that is paining her. Let's just make this thing have meaning. Let it not be that we sit down here and we keep wasting our time and causing each other pain, making our hearts ache, than to make things that bring us joy. We are capable. We can do this. Here can contain us, but still, we are dragging each day for no reason. As a person who is very intelligent, it means you are gaining something from them. Correct. No one sits in a place where it's uncomfortable and the person says, I'm relaxed and I'm very comfortable. You're sitting on a fire that is burning, that can escalate at any time. And you say, you're so comfortable in it. You say, this is the best thing, this is the best life. When you know there are better life, you know that some people are having it easy, more comfortable, more relaxed, and more hoping. They have the hope that it's going to grow better and become a better relationship, a more healthier relationship than you have. And you sit in it and you say, it's comfortable, after all, it's not bothering me. See, it's bothering. So since it's not bothering you, let's leave the relationship like that. That cannot happen. No matter what you get from this relationship, that you want the quarrel to continue or this life for you and your partner to be like this, it cannot favor you 100%. Either it embarrasses you when you go out. There must be something that will happen that there'll be argument, disagreement, because this is who you people are. If that person you're looking at, your spouse, is not happy, you can't be happy. If that person is not easygoing, like when you tell the person something, the person just do it. One heart, one soul, one body. It can't be easy for you. So no matter how you prolong it because of what you want to gain, what you stand to gain from it, it's not easy for you. You're still lying to yourself and still biting your teeth together to a kind of struggle in that condition that's not very comfortable for you, though you claim it's comfortable. And this is going to affect your everyday life, because whenever you want to talk about something that would have yielded something in that relationship, you're going to swallow some part of it because you know that that person is not going to just agree to it one hand. So it's not only the person who is suffering in the relationship, you're also suffering. It's when you don't love someone, just let the person do whatever the person wants. Do you know, it's enough love. When you love someone, you won't even allow that person to do you wrong. Because you say, don't do this. How can you do something like this for me? It's me. Oh, how can you do something like this to me? It's me. Have you forgotten? Why are you doing me like this? That is love. So let's not do this love by talking. Let's also show action in doing this love. Let this love reign. Go out of the way. Avoid the lion. Don't go near that place. Avoiding everything that will cause problem. Because someone who loves someone does not do something that hurts that person you love. You love someone, you're not going to see that person suffer. You know, when I do this thing, it's going to pain that person, you're not going to do it because you love that person. These things does not really need long talk, like coming to say the things, matters, stretching matter, handling it one after the other. Why are you doing this? This happened before this. It's just something one could come out and decide on his or her own, without confrontation, without too much talk, and say, today I've taken that decision to move ahead, to have a better home, a better life, a better relationship, to just move forward in peace by telling yourself every time the truth. This thing you're doing to this person, is it right or wrong? Treating that person how you want that person to treat you in case the person is in your shoes. It's as simple as that. Handling things how you want to be handled. Giving the answers and the support you needed from that person. Showing the kind of love, respect you expect from that person. Doing things for that person what you expect that person to do for you. doing to that person what you expect the person to do to you. Giving how much, even more than you expect the person to give you. If you can do this today, telling yourself, I've come out for this relationship. I won't let this relationship rest until I achieve whatever my aim is, which is positive, that will be good for all of us. See how that relationship will go. You will see that that relationship can never remain where it used to be. It's all in your hands. Only one person is expected to make that change. That change, one person is enough to make that change. Because whoever honey is poured into his or her lips licks it and feel comfortable and say, oh, sweet, this is good. So you keep pouring in your honey, trying to do good, doing better, changing, making that change by changing yourself every day and seeing if that person who is supposed to be a bad person, if the person is not going to change. Whereby the person do not change, this is stronger than you can handle. But even at that, because you want peace for yourself. Let's say there's a lion here who's going to eat you up at any minute. What do? You avoid the lion. Why don't you sit back and think the whole thing through? How has it been going for you all this time that you keep saying you are innocent, that all what happened wasn't your fault? Like keeping yourself safe, protecting yourself from the accusation in case someone will say, who is to blame in this relationship? Why is it not going right? Who is to blame? Whose fault is it? You've been overprotecting yourself, saying it's the other person's fault. Now it's time for you to go back and go through all what that has happened. Seeing yourself as another person. Seeing that your partner, your spouse, as your sister or your brother. If someone else had treated them like this, how would that person feel? And how will you feel when you hear it? That someone has treated your siblings like this, how you're treating your spouse. When you keep doing the same thing, the same way, every time, all the years, the same product you've been using, and there's no change, isn't it time for you to make that change? That thing that has been someone's fault, why it has not been working. So try to find out what you've been doing wrong or what you have ever done wrong that might be the reason why this thing is not working the way you expected it to work. And see if it can make that change. That way you've been using the strategy, ideas, the way you would do your things. Try to do this thing opposite way of how you would do things. Try and reason the other way around, the opposite of what you would see things like. Receive things happening now. What your spouse is giving you, start to receive it the other way. If that thing will be different from how it used to be. So you are dying in silence. It's bothering you, it's disturbing, it's eating you up. Why are we prolonging this matter? Why are we bragging about something bad? Why are we boasting in bad things we are doing, in wickedness, in our ignorance? To know and say this thing we are doing is wrong. what I've been doing for long is wrong. That way I'm going about it is wrong. We believe in our own powers that this way we understand and the way we do our things is the best. And still, that best has not yet solved the problem till today. What is it all about? That our lives has turned to something that people will hear and they laugh about. Why is it that our life has turned to something we couldn't even imagine, that this relationship will get to here where we are today? And we've been there for so long without looking for a way to solve that problem once and for all. This relationship, some people are having it much easier because they try to understand. They looked for the problem, and solve it before it starts growing roots. They didn't allow it even to rest. They tackled it and solved it. Drop it and let it go. Now that you have your answer, where women go. So let's make this life very comfortable for everyone, so that one of us don't get tired of waiting for the other person to change. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'd like for you to subscribe to my channel. My name is Cynthia Swibro. I do relationship video pointing on some things that might be disturbing us in our relationship and a way to make it work out for us. Thank you so much.